Hi, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your September 2022 new moon reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So Taurus, let's see what energy we have to be mindful of during this new moon in Libra. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. We have the Four of Cups. So this new moon is interesting because it's in Libra, right? The new moon is in Libra and the sun is in Libra. So this is a time of great balance coming forward, but we also have Mercury retrograde. And Mercury retrograde can really muddy the waters of things. We're going to have a tendency during this time, to really look at, we're focusing on what isn't instead of what is. And that's going to be something we have to be mindful of. We're going to be looking at what has fallen apart, what has broken our hearts, what isn't working correctly, what is super frustrating, instead of turning around and seeing a blessing that is being handed to us by God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe. And if we start to see that blessing, if we start to see where we're moving forward, where we're having success, where things are really, going in our favor, that's going to be the energy that really fuels us to new levels, to new heights, to getting us to where we want to be. So let's see what energy here comes forward from the new moon. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Yeah, okay. So with the tarot, we can see here, we have the repeat of the number 5. That's a freedom number. So there's a real sense of freedom and a real sense of breaking out of a sense of, I don't have enough money, of worry, of doubt, of fear, of like, it isn't enough, or a sense of lack. And then we have the 5 of Wands. This is an energy of chaos. This is an energy of being pulled in 18 million different directions and wondering, how am I going to get everything done? There is a sense also here during this time of, I'm taking my knowledge, I'm taking what I know, and I'm moving forward. Now, we do have tremendous self-doubt during this moon, even though this moon comes, right after the equinox, well, a little bit after, because the equinox is on the 22nd. This new moon is on the 25th. And this is the first new moon if we're in the northern hemisphere of fall, or if we're in the southern hemisphere of spring. This is a time where new beginnings are really coming forward, where we're seeing ourselves renewed, we're seeing ourselves growing, we're seeing an expansion of who we are and what we want. And we're moving forward with the 6 of Swords. There's this great energy of, I'm moving forward to where I need to be, I'm moving forward to what I want. But then with the 5 of Pentacles, there's a sense of, I don't get to have it. we could have experienced a loss in our lives or a frustration in our lives right now that really makes us think we're barred from being successful, from really opening up to prosperity. The Eight of Wands is showing us that everything is going to change so quickly during this time that it's kind of going to make our head spin. But the fact of the matter is that we're crowned with a bit of chaos, and we kind of feel comfortable with that chaos, Taurus. As much as we are good, feet planted in the earth type of people, we kind of thrive on chaos, or putting things in order, or getting things all straightened up, or looking at problems and situations and saying, okay, I see where this is broken. I know how to fix it. But things have kind of gotten out of hand. So we have to be aware of this. We also have to be aware that we need to not get involved in other people's petty trauma dramas. It's going to be so easy for us to just get pulled in, and then all of a sudden this becomes the main thing that we talk about, the main thing that, is guiding our life at this time, and it's not worth it. It's not worth to get into everybody else's trauma dramas. It is time for us to move forward. And there's not going to be enough hours in the day, it feels like anyway, to get everything done, to get everything moving the way that we want it to. So just be aware of this, that, we're already spread pretty darn thin. We don't need everybody else's trauma drama coming in and tearing our attention away. Okay, we're already going to have a little bit of a hard enough time looking at the positive side or seeing the gifts that are coming. We don't need to have everybody else's chaos piling on top of us. With the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles is feeling like an outsider of wealth, prosperity, bounty, abundance, feeling like I don't get to open that door. I don't get to have the success. That gets to be for everybody else. It can just be we're going through a really rough phase in our lives. A lot of things have happened, a lot of things that are unfair, that are overwhelming, and that can need to be acknowledged. But with the Five of Pentacles, we need to understand that we're not on the outside of wealth. We're not on the outside anymore. There is a real sense of looking at the fact that the key lies, right there. That we can open up the door, that we can move things forward, that we can unlock so much and become a part of so much. And here, it's what we first have to do, and what Spirit is telling us is what we first have to do to balance everything. During this sun in Libra, this moon in Libra, is we need to look at the Six of Swords. We need to take our knowledge, we need to take what we know, and we need to face our emotional fears, and we need to move forward anyway. We need to say, okay, I might be scared out of my mind. Okay, I might be completely overwhelmed, but I'm going after where I need to be. I'm going after what is right for me. I know more than I give myself credit for. And now it is time to start to give yourself credit here, Taurus. To start to say, yeah, you know what? I am worthy. Yeah, I do know what the heck is going on. Yes, I am successful. Yes, I am prosperous. Look how much I have accomplished. Look how far I have come. And then all of a sudden, once we start to put that energy into the pot, and let it boil up, my goodness, does everything change. It might not be that instantaneous change that we all want. For some of us, it is going to be. For some of us, Taurus, it is going to be once we kind of, get our head out of the dirt, stop feeling sorry for ourselves and move things forward, all of a sudden, we are just mighty powerful. We are just unstoppable. For others of us, it's going to be, okay, I can get that done. Okay, that task isn't too big. Okay, I can move that forward. Okay, I see where this all comes together. And it becomes something that is extraordinary for us. It's like, oh, okay, I can do that. I get this. And that becomes the game changer here. So just be very aware of it, that as soon as we start to, kind of let the words guide us, and you're going to see at night when you're falling asleep, you're going to see when your mind is wandering, when you're, walking or jogging or cooking or cleaning or, just in those moments, like in the shower and just letting your mind wander. You're going to get words sent to you from Spirit. And they're going to help make things a lot clearer. And Spirit is saying to you, run with them. Move with them. Connect. Let's see what the moon has to say for herself. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and Spirit guides. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and Spirit guides. Angels and Spirit guides. So what I love is that you and your loved ones are safe. Even though you feel like you're pulled in 500,000 different directions, even though you feel like the chaos is too much, you and your loved ones are safe. You've got this. It's telling you here, right now, Taurus, just upfront and honestly, you have this. You do not need to be as afraid, as worried, as overwhelmed as you are. I know that's so easy for me to say here and so easy to convey from spirit, but to feel it is going to be another thing. Calm the world around you. Step out of the chaos if you can. And try to make time just to breathe, just to connect, because you're going to see that there's clarity, there's beauty, there's power that's guiding you. And it moves you to this place of faith. Have faith. You're not meant to be in the gutter. You're not meant to be on the outside of wealth, looking in. You're not meant to be left out in the cold. Have faith. I know, again, that's so easy to say. And when everything is falling apart and you've had that faith, and you've believed and it's still not working out, or you get kicked in the teeth while you're already down, it's like, what the heck is this for? Spirit is saying to believe. And if you're finding it hard to believe in spirit, in God, source, spirit, however you say it, however you see it, believe in the trees, believe in the flowers, believe in children's laughter, believe in the things that are tangible now, and let that faith grow within you. Nurture it as the world nurtures us. Connect with the soil. Step out into the sunlight. Feel the breeze on your cheeks. Believe. It is such an easy thing to say, and at times some of the hardest things to do. Have faith in you and your world. The void, you're entering into the unknown. And the moon is saying that. You're entering into the unknown. You don't know how things are going to move forward. You don't know where things are going to be. But you're moving forward. You're going after what you want. You're going after what you're looking for. You're going after you. And as you go after you, you start to see you more and more. This is a time of quiet contemplation. This is a time to find the balance and find the reasoning within. The void, the darkness of the new moon, well, that helps you. And that leads you. And it moves us to trust. Trust once everything starts moving, that it's heading in the right direction. Trust as things start picking up, that you are protected. You are being guided. This isn't just a series of unfortunate events. This isn't just one calamity after another. This is a time to see that the world is changing for you. And to know that it is. And to trust. Trust. Again, it's like faith. It's such a little word. It seems so simple. Just trust. It'll be okay. And yet when everything's falling down around you and your heart is breaking and life has become so hard, it's one of the hardest things to ever do. To trust that you can make it forward. To trust that there's a higher plan. To trust that you can be taken out of the chaos. Our subconscious Luna message is, I love it, is expect powerful change. And the will of the moon is coming forward. And will you accept this change? Will you move forward with it? We already see, if we trust, we have the Eight of Wands. Things can move forward so quickly, so powerfully, so profoundly. The door is opening. Will you follow the moon? It sounds like a fairy tale, doesn't it? There once was a person who followed the moon, who had faith in their dreams, and could see what would bloom. Come on. It is time to move forward with it. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the Nine of Wands. We're tired. We're tired of this nonsense. I mean, seriously, it's like, how much longer do I have to fight? How much more do I have to fight? Why do I have to stand here, battered and bruised, and still hold down the fort? Because that's what I'm doing. The Nine of Wands. Be very mindful of this. Be very mindful of feeling overwhelmed. Be very mindful of being swayed by everybody's words, trying to please everyone and winding up pleasing no one, especially yourself. You've withstood so much. Don't lose faith. Don't lose hope in you. Subconscious tarot message is the Two of Cups. Healing, beautiful love is leading you forward. There is a connection that's guiding you. There's love and there's beauty and there's joy and there's a sense of coming together and there's a sense of renewal of spirit. And you are shining brighter than you ever knew possible. And that is a glorious thing. It really is. There is such a sense of beauty and brilliance and passion and power to you. Connection is everything. And subconsciously, Taurus, you're connecting. You're connecting in a brilliant way. And you might not see it because you're in the muck and the mire of it, but you really are. All right, Taurus. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. So let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this new moon and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Taurus, and may you have a blessed moon.